Whether big or small, nearly everyone has been the victim of some type of scam or fraud.
The Texas Attorney General's office is supposed to be the top line of defense when you're ripped off, but KXAN investigator Brian Collister discovered you may never get any help from the agency.
Now, how do we defend ourselves from telemarketers?
This is the Attorney General many Texans trust.
Let's look at some tips from the Attorney General.
The ultimate consumer advocate that can protect you from bad businesses.
It's upsetting, yeah. Like, they're not doing their job.
It's the kind of protection retired police officer Dan Irwin expected when he filed a complaint against a company called Global Escapes. Back in 2007, he agreed to pay that company more than $5,000 for a discount travel program.
Maybe this might be something good where I could take my wife places, you know, we would enjoy our life together.
But it turns out Global Escapes didn't save him any money. So he and other customers turned to the Attorney General, which sued Global Escapes. The company agreed to pay a $1 million penalty and pay back $250,000 to customers.
I believe the Texas Attorney General is supposed to protect the consumers. So I contacted him, made a complaint. Well, I never heard anything back.
And did you ever get any money?
Nothing. Not a penny.
The Attorney General's own records show it does not collect most money owed to consumers, also known as court-ordered restitution. Of the more than $650 million that was supposed to be recovered for victims, the AG only collected $100 million. That's just 16%.
And the number one objective of any consumer protection law is to getting somebody who has been ripped off or deceived or suffered injury in the marketplace because of a false, misleading, or deceptive act or practice, getting their money back for them.
Austin Attorney Joe Longley should know. Decades ago, he wrote the Texas Deceptive Trade Practices Act, which created the Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division.
Of course, politicians love headlines, good headlines about how you're really doing your job and helping the folks. And over the years, though, that has sort of morphed into you get the headlines, but not necessarily the restitution and the real help that's going to help people who've been ripped off.
In 2011, the AG's office went after an Austin company called Cristo Vive, which claimed to help immigrants get U.S. citizenship.
I left my son when he was 2 years old because my father died, and I had a visa that was going to expire soon, and I decided to come to the U.S.
Yadira Santos says Cristo Vive did nothing but take her money.
In order to start the process for me and my son, he would need between $2,000 and $8,000. So I paid him and would continue paying him $200 every month.
The AG's settlement with Cristo Vive's owner says they must pay $250,000 back to customers, but so far they've only paid less than $35,000. Santos says she hasn't gotten any of her money back.
This is a robbery for me. They never helped me like they said they would. They gave me false hopes by saying they were going to help me.
We do the best job that we can.
Attorney David Talbot oversees the Consumer Protection Division and says his office can help consumers in different ways. And they can't recover money if a company that ripped off a consumer has shut down or gone bankrupt.
Restitution is one of the objectives in terms of what we do, but I would also say stopping the particular act or practice so that future consumers would not fall prey to the same thing is also the top priority.
But KXAN discovered another top priority of the AG's office is making sure it gets paid by those companies it sues. Lawsuit after lawsuit, we found the agency made sure it got its own attorney's fees even when victims got nothing. Of the $94 million in attorney's fees, the AG collected $78 million. That's 83%. Remember, it only got 16% of restitution for victims. And there's a reason for that. KXAN found as the legislature has reduced funding to the AG's office, it has become increasingly dependent on attorney's fees, from $13 million in 2000, jumping to $53 million today.
It's actually got the cart before the horse. You know, you really need to look and try to help the consumer more than just collect some attorney's fees that go to the state. Yes, that does help, resources and payment of lawyers and state employees, which is not a bad thing necessarily, but it doesn't do the job that the Consumer Act was designed to accomplish.
In cases where you're collecting the agency's attorney's fees, but not restitution, why not prioritize that and give the money to the consumers and say, here, you've been made whole?
Well, it is a priority, and I would, in some instances, that might be the appropriate thing. I can't make an ironclad commitment to you that in every case that's what we're going to do, because that's
Don't you think the taxpayers, the consumers, think that's the way this agency should operate?
I think they think that they want us to enforce the law, and that is something that we do.
Now topping the Attorney General's complaint list, debt collection companies, followed by credit mortgage companies, telemarketers, landlord-tenant disputes, and internet sales. Now the Attorney General's office can also hit a company with a financial penalty if they decide they've broken the law.
And where does that money go?
That money typically goes into the state's general fund, but what we found during our investigation is that since 2003, only about 14% of that money was collected.
All right, Brian, thank you very much. And if you have a consumer issue, you are still urged to contact the Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division. The agency says it uses the information to decide which businesses to sue and find victims. Your best chance at getting your money back is to hire a private attorney to file your own lawsuit. You can also take a business to small claims court. To find out how to start these processes, check out this story in the investigative section of KXAN.com.